eyes of the college football world have descended upon this grand palace, the Superdome in New Orleans. Tonight, it's the second of our two semifinal matchups in the college football playoffs, as it'll be the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. For the right to play in next Monday's national championship game in Miami, we are underway here in New Orleans.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Gilbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Back to throw. Gilbert eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So a nice completion there, Charles. And you talk about this young receiver, one of the best in the nation, if not the best. 88 catches, close to 1,500 yards in the regular season.
And, Brandon, as we prepared for this game, I went back and looked at my notes from scouting him throughout the season, and this is what I saw. I think he's got everything you look for in a receiver. Size, speed, great hands, separation ability, route running. Everything is top-notch. I think that's why you're going to see him come off the board very early in the first round. In fact, I would rate him as the top receiver to be taken in this upcoming draft.
A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. From 8 yards out. And the Sooners have taken the early lead.
Well, he had 16 touchdown catches in the regular season, and he comes up with one here in the national semifinal.
Brandon, is the word unguardable or the phrase unguardable something that I can... Well, guess what? I'm going to use it anyway because, to me, that's what he's been all season long. Absolutely tore up his conference, just destroyed it. So no reason for that to change here on the big stage.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Start on the ground with Foster. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Lynch on first down. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Lynch.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lynch. Being chased out left.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that one will be no good. He never had it online. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years,
a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown.
Big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Sooners add on to their lead. Well, if you try to dissect what has been the formula for this team to...
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. Following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Lynch to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harris. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
That catch good for only a couple.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lynch. Dixon, complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
The Nebraska punter out there now,
as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession.
And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here this close to their goal line.
Looking left side, and it's complete. The 40, the 30, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Sooners add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. A shotgun handoff now. Foster. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Here's Nebraska now after the touchdown, back out to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake. Gilbert. He's going to go up top again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Off play action. Gilbert. He's going to take another shot here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted, they return it. That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Looking to throw again on second down. Lynch. He finds his man, complete. That's Alexander. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. Dixon running from the shotgun. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up fourth down. Back now here on EA Sports as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the fourth. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. A fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Gilbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 2. Now Lynch. And down he goes. The pressure getting to Lynch.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Here we go. Lynch on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Looking for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to cap.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Lynch. And his throw here's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw again is Lynch. He finds his man complete. That's Alexander. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing, Lynch. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time, not an ally.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. A big play there. 81 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember,
and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, we're now just a few days away from the College Football Playoff Championship game, where one of the nation's top wide receivers will take the field one last time in an Oklahoma Sooners uniform. Now, there's no question his career speaks for itself, but you can bet that NFL scouts, coaches, and players will be tuning in to see how he performs when the lights shine brightest. And believe me, he knows as well.
Well, some of the biggest stars of the college football world will be on display tonight as we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Tonight we play for the College Football Playoffs National Championship, as it'll be the Clemson Tigers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. All set for football now in South Florida. Strap in, folks. It's going to be a good one. And we are underway in the national championship game. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, it's Taylor. And hauled in here by Rivera. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll spot Lashley open, left side complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Taylor on first down. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the 2 defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Taylor. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
No score after one on EA Sports. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Taylor will throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Gilbert escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Gilbert flushed out right. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A 1st down carry for Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Jackson Henry taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. After the sack on 1st down, Gilbert. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. Off-play action. Gilbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. 39
yards there, a big one.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts it.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Taylor.
Well, that one taken in by Lassie. And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Back to throw. Gilbert. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Gilbert. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Just 1 half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it down.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Henry. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Henry. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. Now they'll throw with Taylor. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper?
And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. From 6 yards away. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 5. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. From the gun, Gilbert out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. From 8 yards out. And his guys are going to take the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a give right side. Jewell. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move was there, but didn't buy him a whole lot. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a fourth down. Here we go. It's Taylor on fourth down. This one complete to Ingram. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Taylor. Open man is Lastly. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13.
Fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes it for in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And oh, he coughed it up. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Now Taylor.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
Oh, and what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain.
Taylor to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Taylor. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Folks, the celebration is on in Norman. For the first time since 2000, the Oklahoma Sooners are the national champions.
For all my listeners out
No matter the game.
Back in the day, I was broke with no dollar. Now I got Gucci all over my...
It's hard knowing. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I didn't expect to answer any questions about my favorite marine mammals. Not really my area of expertise.
Well, this one is a little more straightforward. Teams that pick near the top of the draft are generally concerned with how guys who've had a lot of success in college will handle it if that doesn't come overnight in the NFL.
Obviously, we're picking first overall for a reason. We've got a lot of holes in our roster that we need to fill. So if this is a process that takes some time, how are you going to respond?
I don't lose. It's that simple. I've never played on a losing team, and I guarantee you I won't be on a losing team in the NFL. And I expect that everyone within the organization will be of that mindset. Man, my agent warned me that some of these questions would be random. Yesterday I was asked about my favorite marine mammals, and now you guys got me singing karaoke? Man, I can't believe it.
Well, the good news is, and I don't mean any offense by this, but we know for sure your game tape is better than your singing.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we got that all figured out.
So if you don't mind, I want to go back to your last college season. It goes without saying that you had a prestigious career. But did you feel like you needed to win the national championship to validate it?
I felt like it was the ending I deserved. You know what I mean? Like, I had this legendary college career, so it was only right that it was capped off with a championship, too.
2 minutes.
It's gonna be good to get...
So that's the situation. The Hawaii charity game that Russell Wilson is hosting is the same day as the Nike event in New York City that Zoe is heading to. And no, it's not possible to do both.
Man, that's tough. What do you think, Jay?
Well, the Nike event is a good opportunity to continue building up your brand. But the EA Sports event will help your brand in a completely different way. You know how it goes. I know it's a tricky decision, but that's life in the NFL.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I get that. But what I mean is you're always going to have people pulling you in different directions. And there are only so many hours in a day to do everything.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So, what's it going to be?